have with me two volunteers at the food bank program who volunteer on a regular basis, a weekly shift. I have Brennan Ayers, who's been a volunteer for 2.5 years, and Norbert Sarsfield, who's also been with us over 2 years in the food bank program. Thank you for joining us, gentlemen.
Thank you.
So you're both were a part of the Project Holiday efforts, and so I'm going to ask you a little bit about what it's been like for you. So Norbert, how many years have you been involved with Project Holiday?
I think last year was my first involvement with Project Holiday.
And what were you able to do as part of the event?
I think Brennan and I both served on the planning committee, and then also helping on the day of distribution with everything from hauling the turkeys in from the refrigerated truck to distributing produce, anything that needed to be done.
And Brennan, was last year your first year?
Yep, the same.
And also worked at distribution, sort of as an doing everything kind of situation.
Everything, directing traffic, client take-in, stocking, just about everything.
I think people were really surprised to have traffic attendants out there as we were trying to get cars in and out for the distribution. So, as in your first year, what surprised you the most about the event?
I'd say the sheer volume of food and people that were there. Because like after volunteering at the food bank for so many hours, you get used to the same periodic amount of people that come in order to get food. And just to see like the rush of people and the hundreds of turkeys was quite an experience.
That's a great point. In a typical week, we serve somewhere between 800 to 850 families. So for the Project Holiday distribution, what we're looking at this year is almost doubling that to be able to serve families for Project Holiday. So it is a high volume week, a very high volume week. And Norbert, how about you? What surprised you?
Serving on the planning committee, that was something that surprised me as well, just the volume of food, but also just the diversity of people who participate in terms of volunteers, people who come out to help on Project Holiday, everything from junior high students to senior citizens, everything in between. And it was just really, that was kind of exciting to see that.
We have families who volunteer, we have groups of coworkers who come in, we have church groups who come in. It's really wonderful to have those extra hands and see those folks all working together, so that's really fun. So, Norbert, do you have a favorite memory?
I think, again, just seeing that the variety of people who participate in terms of either volunteering or bringing in donations of goods or making financial donations. I think it says a lot about our community that we have such a broad range of support. That was really exciting to see. Yeah. And
Brennan?
It sounds a bit corny, but I'd say the whole experience, because I volunteered about, I think, 16 hours last year, so a fair amount. But the thing that stuck with me was when the truck arrived with all the turkeys, we were concerned that the refrigeration was down on the truck, and so a little scramble with that.
Yeah, the sheer volume of food is so hard to explain to someone unless you can see it. There was literally no room to get through. We were navigating around potatoes and carrots and
Freezer
things
was full.
the whole time, and then carrying turkeys around. And so, yeah, it's quite a process back there. It really turns out to be quite a dance to make all that happen, and keep the food fresh, or frozen, or not frozen, depending on what type of item it is. So. Right. Yeah. So, Brennan, what's your favorite thing about Project Holiday?
Well, I think the variety. Just how it changed from last year, and being involved in the planning committee allowed me to put that much variety in the choices that people can make, the times that they could arrive to get the food, and just being able to meet all those varied needs was something I found to be my favorite part of Project Holiday.
Great. And Norbert?
I think just being there on the distribution day and seeing how thankful people are to be able to have the food, especially families with kids. I think that's always it makes you feel really nice to know that you're really helping those kids have a nice holiday and be fed well.
Yeah, it is a great feeling. It is a great feeling for the clients and for those of us who are helping.
Definitely.
So from your perspective, Norbert, you've already alluded to this a little bit. How important is community support to our success in delivering Project Holiday foods?
I think it's vital. Working on the planning committee, we talk to area grocery stores and merchants to get their support. Lots of different community groups, from churches to other sort of social groups, distributing the tags so people could kind of sponsor families. And then just the sheer number of volunteers, again, from junior high kids to senior citizens. I mean, it says so much about our community. I think that we have such a broad support.
Yeah. Brennan, do you have anything to add?
I'd agree. Definitely the tags and all the donations involved and community providing the volunteers, definitely an integral part.
So if you'd like to get involved in Project Holiday, please visit our website at www.jccrisiscenter.org. Just $20 can help buy holiday food for a family. There still may be some volunteer spots to sign up. And you can find out all kinds of information about Project Holiday at the website.